Is there a movie that you have a love-hate relationship with? What I mean by that?
A movie that I have a love-hate relationship where there are things that I like about it, but there's more things that I don't like about it, but I do have respect for it. This one might actually surprise people. Wolf. Now get ready for a full detailed rant. When I was a little kid, when I first saw this teaser trailer, I was blown away. Looking at this trailer, I was like, oh my god, a werewolf movie with Jack Nicholson? Sign me up. And my parents took me to see the movie opening day when it came to the theater because they wanted to see it too, of course, and I was disappointed. And oddly enough, my opinion on this movie has not changed much since I was 11. My favorite parts about this movie are the non-werewolf parts. I really enjoy the understory of this film. It's dealing with a character that's getting older, and he's just not what he used to be, and he's just kind of just dealing with getting old. Between his wife cheating on him for a younger guy and then losing his job to a younger guy, he's just starting to feel expendable. And you'll notice all these cool things. After he gets bit, you'll start noticing he's starting to look a little younger. He's starting to feel more youthful. His hair is actually starting to grow back. All those little things that are weaved into the story about a guy dealing with life getting older, I think that's the best part of the movie. So my biggest gripe with this movie since I was a kid was it's very hokey. Like when he becomes a werewolf, it doesn't really match the rest of the story. Like I know someone's gonna say, oh, this is paying more homage to like the classic Wolfman movie, and I think that's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just not gelling for me. This scene always makes me laugh because it's just basically Jack Nicholson with some mutton chops, but when he jumps down right here, he goes, "Urgh." I just remember my mother and I laughing really loud in the theater when this scene came up. Which goes to my next complaint, is the lighting. The lighting in this movie is terrible during the wolf scenes. We're just seeing way too much here, like right now. Like in particular, this scene is just so hokey. Like it's way too brightly lit. It's obviously supposed to be a nighttime shot, but it's day for night. But man, they must have forgot to put the filter here. And I know I'm going to get crap for this, but this score just does not fit with this scene at all. And like I said, to me, it's just very hokey. Between the music, the bright light, the fact that we're seeing Jack Nicholson or Jack Nicholson's stuntman just hopping around, it would have looked a lot cooler and a lot more suspenseful. We just would have had some POV shots, then not see him, and then all of a sudden he pops out of nowhere. But yeah, it's not suspenseful, it's not scary. Like I said, the music makes it hokey. All those flutes and woodwinds, and then you got a saxophone in the background. It just doesn't mesh well together. Like, I know the teaser is just a teaser for teaser purposes, but it doesn't even match the theme of this movie. And like I said, all the non-werewolf parts are really good. We get Jack Nicholson's snappy wit with, Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Plummer, James Spader. Even when he meets the doctor and he kind of tells him the prognosis, hey, you're a werewolf. All that stuff leading up to it is really good. And I do like the makeup work towards the end of the movie because that's when they kind of come to their full form. Like, all that is really awesome. But again, that music does not match. It's just out of place. This whole movie is out of place. So yeah, those are my issues with the movie Wolf. Most of my gripes, like I said, just nothing seems to match. And also the lighting and the music just don't fit. So I re-edited this one scene. So if you check it out, check it out.